I remember in the 1990s doing a funeral service, a man of means, had 6 children that really didn't have much to do with each other, but they had spent recent years posturing, knowing that their dad was in poor health. They were posturing, trying to get in position, and I found it amusing that in these siblings that were never around that often, that they were hanging around the house. We had gone to the house for this lunch. There was this luncheon being served and being catered, and I thought it was amusing that these siblings were gathering up, and I heard one asking the other, I overheard the conversation, saying, are you going back to Dallas today? And he said, well, I was, but I think I'm going to hang around a little bit and see what they're going to do about the will. Well, once they realized that nothing was going to be done about the will, they quickly dispersed. Attorneys eventually called them in a month or so, a couple of months later, for the reading of the will, last will and testament. Counsel began with the codicil. Codicil's an addendum. Started with the codicil, made it very clear to the family that their loved one, knowing his children, his adult children, as only a father does, said if there is any challenge to this will, if there is any accusation that is made, you will be eliminated from the proceeds. Good foresight. Well, everybody left in a huff, and I would be surprised if any of those 6 have seen each other since the 1990s. It's an age-old story. And what it reveals is a mindset. It's a perspective on life that's greedy, that's selfish. And the way that develops in your mind, the reason Jesus is so appalled, you're asking me to be a referee between the two of you? You're asking me to be a referee to decide which one of you is less greedy than the other one? And this kind of perspective is something that is not, don't try to read on this as just God's will, want me to do this. No. That kind of perspective on life, it's shaped when your life is lived at this horizontal level. This has nothing to do with the vertical. That kind of perspective, greediness, selfishness, preoccupation with getting and having and accumulating, that is strictly a worldview and a perspective that is shaped by the culture, mainly Western culture.